Baltimore crowd, they're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Allen now on first down, rolling to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have... Two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Devin Singletary from 13 yards out. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. James Prochet to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. off the play fake. Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism. That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 36, Jackson. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get
trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So after the INT, it's Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bills.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! Devin Singletary with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Prochet to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
And I think the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Now, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And meanwhile, Allen's throw here pulled in by Beasley. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They run here with Singletary. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Here's Allen. Forced out to his left. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Touchdown, Bills. Cole Beasley. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Ravens nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Watch the run. 49.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, you got to feel it,
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On play action, Allen. Then he's got his man here, Beasley. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Crochet to return it. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Crochet to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
49, guys. Mike, 49. 3 buzz. 49 is Mike.
Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Play action. Now Jackson. Being chased out left. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
What's up?
Picked off at the 33. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action with Jackson. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey. Guys, Mike, 49. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. 49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Here we go. 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Dancing to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. It got his man complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Prochet to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
They go play action now. Jackson looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Defense wins championships, baby. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Big stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Let's go. It's going to be a long day. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Hey. 58, the Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
All day. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Here we go. 49's the Mike. Watch 49. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Tyus Bowser, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Allen to throw it. And he finds Beasley complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, it didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
40's mine. 40's the mine. 40's the mine. Watch the run. 40's mine.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And this one caught by Beasley. Touchdown! Cole Beasley. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Crochet to return it. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Crochet to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
49's the mic. Watch 49. All day, baby, all day. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. 13. 49.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action. It's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Jackson now. Under pressure, and down he goes. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Steps away to his left. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. 40's Mike, 40's.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And this is caught. It's Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. First down and more for Jackson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.